James was a 60-year-old carpenter who had spent his entire life building furniture for others. He lived in a small, quiet town, content with his simple routine. But deep inside, he carried a secret dream. He had always wanted to learn how to read and write. Growing up, James had to leave school early to work, and over the years, he convinced himself it was too late to learn. One day, while fixing a chair for his neighbor, little Sophie, an 8-year-old girl, noticed James struggling to read the instructions on a box. "Mr. James," Sophie asked innocently, "do you know how to read?" James smiled sheepishly. "Not really, Sophie. I never had the chance to learn." "Why not now?" Sophie replied. "I can help you. I'm really good at reading." James laughed but saw the sincerity in Sophie's eyes. After some thought, he agreed. The next evening, Sophie arrived at his workshop with a notebook and a pencil. She started with the alphabet, patiently teaching James one letter at a time. At first, James felt embarrassed. "Maybe I'm too old for this," he muttered. Sophie shook her head. "It's never too late, Mr. James. You're doing great." Day by day, James practiced. He wrote the alphabet on scraps of wood and read simple sentences Sophie gave him. Slowly but surely, the letters started to make sense, forming words and then sentences. One evening, after weeks of practice, Sophie handed James a short storybook. "Try reading this," she said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. James hesitated, but he opened the book. Slowly, he read the first sentence aloud. "Once upon a time." Sophie clapped, and James couldn't hold back his smile. For the first time, he felt the joy of reading. From that day on, James carried a small notebook with him, jotting down words and practicing every chance he got. By the end of the year, he could read letters, signs, and even his favorite woodworking magazines. One day, as James wrote his first note to Sophie, a simple "thank you," he realized something important. It was never too late to learn, no matter your age. Moral: it's never too late to chase a dream or learn something new. All it takes is courage and the willingness to begin.